Hey, what's up guys, iReviewedIt here, back with another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 10 GTA DLCs there has been. So pretty much, this is all personal, just saying this is what I think is the best. If your favorite DLC isn't in this video, that's probably why, but that doesn't mean it's bad, it just means it wasn't one of my top 10. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay guys, so starting off at number 10, we are going back in time to the Beach Bum update, which is the first DLC in GTA Online there has been. It's pretty much the Beach Bum. I think we got masked. I didn't have the game at this time, so I don't really know too much about it, but I know we got beach clothing and masks. That's all I really know, because I did this all based off of reading an article, because I never actually played this DLC, so I don't know that much about it. But I do know about number 9, so let's go ahead and get into number 9 is the Lowrider DLC. Now, this DLC was, I think, the first one starting off of the back-to-back car updates that we've had, the DLCs. Now, the Lowrider update was extremely cool, because I think that's when they bring, no, they didn't bring lowriders. I think that was Custom Classic when they brought in the lowriders and the hydraulics and all that stuff. But I know they brought lowriders in there, so you're able to mod out your lowrider vehicle to pretty much look. It had a bunch of lowriders, old type of cars that, not souped up cars, but older versions of the cars we already had in GTA 5, and some new ones like the Sabre Turbo Custom, which is the one I have that. The minivan was in the next one. But yeah, pretty much they gave you all these liveries. I think that's what introduced liveries into the game, because I don't think we had well, we probably did on other cars, but I just didn't realize it. But liveries really got big with that. So now moving on to number 8, we have Lowrider Custom Classic, which is pretty much when I think Benny's was introduced. That was either Lowriders or Lowriders Custom Classic, I don't remember, but pretty much Benny's was introduced into the game. Benny's was pretty much a place where you could take your lowrider car and you would be able to customize it and turn it into some whatever you want to change it to. You could have bigger wheels, which I did. You can have a big stereo system in the back of your car. I did that too. You can have a minivan and a van. Yeah, I'm pretty much, you can get hydraulics, which how you were able to move the car and all that stuff. It was really cool at the time, but now it's kind of died out, and I don't really see many people driving lowriders anymore in GTA Online. But you know, it has kind of gotten old. But getting into number 7, GTA Online free mode events. Now, obviously, by the title, it was when the free modes in GTA Online were introduced. Now, those are pretty much the mini games that you're able to play in a GTA Online session without actually having to go join a job. Like, you know, that money one, when you go and fly into the money and it gives you a certain amount, whoever gets the most of those wins. The one where you jump out of the car and whoever, you know, makes it the furthest. The one with the longest wheelie challenge. There's a lot of different ones out there, but I've probably gone through every single one of them, but I don't have a bunch of clips of it, because I don't think I got the one with the jump out of the car one. It's the only one I think I got. But yeah, that DLC was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that, because that was what kind of started us to be able to get money into GTA Online instead of having to go join jobs or heists. So getting into number 6, GTA Online import and export. Now, I think this one was the one where we were able to get high-end cars, steal them, and sell them to people to make money. And I'm pretty sure this is when they introduced the 60-car garage inside of your business, which I absolutely love. I only have a 20-car one, mainly because I don't need the 40 other right now, because I have a bunch of garage space I haven't used, and I'm going to use that up before I go buy another one. But I really thought this update was awesome. I didn't buy the special vehicle work yet. I probably will eventually, but I mean, it costs a couple million, and right now I don't really feel like buying things that cost that much. I'm gonna focus on pretty much getting more money now. I really like getting money through the bunkers and all that stuff so far, which takes time, but that's just my personal opinion. You might have a different one, but yeah. So getting into number 5, the holiday gifts DLC. Now this one was kind of something that comes every single year, which is obviously where we get the snow in GTA. It starts to snow in December, I think, and it stops like when summer starts. I mean, no, it's spring. I forgot when it ends, but it's when we get those holiday stuff. We get the snow, which is the big part about it. I don't know. Do you get a vehicle? I don't know. I know you get new clothing. I know that for a fact, but I don't know about the vehicles. I think you probably do get a new vehicle, but I don't remember right now because it's been like 6 something months, because it's August right now. So yeah, it's been a few months before that actually happened, so I don't exactly remember what happened into that update. But okay, so going into number 4, if you realize the audio change, it's pretty obvious. I switched number 4. It used to be something else, and I'm changing it to gun running. Gun running is probably one of my favorite GTA DLCs. I mean, all the awesome stuff they brought into this game with like the oppressor. Obviously, I love the oppressor. I have one, and you're probably watching me fly on it right now, but I absolutely love the oppressor, the APC, the half track, all the armored cars, the insurgents. I know they were some of them were just upgrades of cars we've already had in the game, but I mean, I gotta be honest, I loved all the upgrades they added to them. I mean, I didn't buy the insurgent and all that stuff that they also had. I didn't buy everything, but I just really enjoyed this DLC, so I gave it the number 4 spot. So now let's move on to the number 3. The executives and other criminals. This DLC brought us yachts in the high-end penthouses, which I love because me and my friends got so hyped for that one. I mean, the yachts are barely used now, but I honestly think it was awesome. I love that DLC so much. I bought a yacht eventually, but not the first time the DLC came out. I didn't buy it, but I have one now, and I absolutely love the yacht. It's awesome. And also the high-end penthouses, which is pretty much like where you could change the way it looked inside of it, which was really cool. I think it was like in Eclipse Towers and probably some other tower or some other place, but I don't know because that's the only one I actually bought. So pretty much that DLC cost a couple million, so that one was when the DLC started getting real pricey and started costing a lot of money. I think that, no, that wasn't the one when the X80 came out, but pretty much that's really what it brought. And it brought, I think, the mansions where they got so hyped up, but they kind of didn't turn out to be that great because you weren't able to access the deck, which would have made it a lot better. But yeah, jumping into number 2, which is Heist. Heist was probably the most hyped up DLC I've ever heard of in my life. Now, people have been begging for Heist for a long time, and when they brought it to console, it was awesome. Everyone enjoyed Heist because it was the way to make money. Nowadays, I am honestly thinking Heists are slowly dying out because, yeah, people still do them, but if you have like the CEO, the motorcycle club, the bunker, you don't really... Heists are probably the least way to make money now because you have to cut up. Like, you get like from Pacific Standards, you probably make like 1.5 million from it, and you like gotta cut it and give it to other people. The only time I say heists are actually useful is when they do ×2 the money in RP, my bad, I've been playing too much 2K, and it pretty much gives you more, like 2 million, 3 million, something crazy like that. But that's probably the only time I say heists are actually very good to do. Other than that, I think they're not, because you can make a lot more money from doing the executive stuff. Now, jumping into the number 1 spot, Further Adventures in Finance and Felony. I think this is the one where we got CEOs, and that's where I think that how you make the most money in GTA is by doing these, because if you fill up your warehouses, especially if they're large, you get 2.2 million from it. On the basic heist, you got 1.5 million, and you have to like split it up. You can't keep all of it to yourself. You have to give it to other people and split it. You probably are going to make at least 200k out of it. You're not going to make you're not going to make enough money to be able to buy yourself that new car that came out, because all these new cars in GTA are starting to cost millions now and not hundreds of thousands anymore. So pretty much doing the cargo shipment stuff will make you a lot of money, and the bunker work will also make you a lot of money, because especially if you're shipping to Los Santos, I think it is, you make even more money. So that's how I think you should make money in GTA personally. But if you think different, just tell me your opinion in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Be afraid.